Salvete omnes. If you'd like to support the channel along with these patrons, there's a link in the description box below. In this lesson, we will go through Psalm 43, which in some Bibles is listed as the 42nd. Judica me, Deus, et discerne causam meam de gente non sancta. Abomine iniquo et doloso erue me. Quia tu es, Deus, fortitudo mea. Quare me repulisti, et quare tristis in cedo, dum affligit me inimicus. Emite lucem tuam et veritatem tuam. Ipsa me deduxerunt, et adduxerunt in montem sanctum tuum, et in tabernacula tua, et introibo ad altare Dei, ad Deum qui laetificat juventutem meam. Confitebor ibi incitara, Deus, Deus meus. Quare tristis es anima mea, et quare conturbas me? Spera in Deo, quoniam adduc confitebor illi, salutare vultus mei et Deus meus. This first sentence is practically English. Judica me, Deus, et discerne causam meam de gente non sancta. What could judica me, Deus, mean? Judge me, O God. Here, Deus is actually the vocative form, even though we would expect it to be Dei. There might have never been a vocative form until Christianity started to use Latin, because the Romans just used the names of their gods to call on them. But at any rate, Deus is both the nominative and vocative form now. The rest is, and discern my cause from the genus that is not sanctified. Or in more understandable English, and set apart my cause from the unholy nation. Abomine iniquo et doloso erue me. In the next sentence we have erue, which is ex plus ruo. Ruo sounds kind of like through and throw combined without the th. So this means throw out. But erue me is used more like deliver me. And from what does the psalmist wish to be delivered? Ab, or from, the iniquitous and doloso man. An indolent person might be doloso, or deceitful, to get out of work. So this is from the wicked and deceitful man. Quia tu es, Deus, fortitudo mea. Quare me repulisti? This is close enough to English where we can guess the rest. We have seen that quia means because or for. So we have, for you are, O God, my fortitude. Quare do you repulse me? It should be obvious what quare means. This last half is, why do you reject me? Et quare tristis in cedo, dum affligit me inimicus. In cedo looks a little like in sight, no? One of its meanings is I cause. So we have, and why do I get sad while the enemy afflicts me? Inimicus is in plus amicus. In means not, so this is enemy or not friend. Emite lucem tuam et veritatem tuam. Can you understand this line? Emit your light and your truth. The root luc is in many words like translucent, elucidate, lucid, and the root ver is in verity, verify, verdict. Ipsa me deduxerunt, et adduxerunt in montem sanctum tuum, et in tabernacula tua. Ipsa is usually used in connection with a pronoun, as here, me ipsa, I myself. And you can see the connection between deduxerunt and deduce, right? This can mean deduce or the more literal lead. And the difference between this word and adduxerunt is the direction. Ad means toward and de means away. So we have, they led me away and brought me to your holy mountain and to your tabernacles. Et introibo ad altare Dei. Ad Deum qui laetificat juventutem meam. If I remove intro, can you tell what verb introibo is? Ibo is the future tense of eo. So introibo means I will go in or enter, and he will go into the altar of God, to God who gives joy to my juvenility or youth. Laetificat is a combination of laetus plus facit, meaning makes happy. So this last part means I will go to God who gives joy to my youth. Juventutem meam is in accusative form because it is what is being made happy. And deum is also in accusative form because it follows ad. This preposition just triggers the accusative. Confitebor tibi incitara, Deus, Deus meus. The cithara is a Greek stringed instrument that looks like this. We learned in the first lesson on the Latin Mass that confiteor means confess, but it is sometimes also used with the meaning I praise. So this is, upon my harp I praise you, God, my God. Quare tristis es, anima mea? Here's quare again. And what is anima? It is what animates all animals. It can mean things like life, soul, spirit, breath, etc. This is technically in vocative form, but the declination is the same as the nominative form for first declension nouns. So we have, why are you sad, my soul? Or why are you sad, O my soul? Et quare conturbas me? And why do you disturb me, or confound me? Con means together, and turbo is like to cause turbulence or disorder. When you get frustrated with Latin, you can cry out, O lingua latina, quam me turbas? Spera in Deo, quoniam aduc confitebor illi. If I despero, or despair, I have no hope. So spera in Deo is a command meaning hope in God. We have seen mihi and tibi many times, so can you guess what illi means? To him. This is the dative form of ille, which is the word that turned into the in the Romance languages. El, il, le, o, etc. Quoniam is a combination of cum and yam, so with, now. Or in other words, now that, or since. And aduc means till here, or still. So this is hope in God since I will still praise him. Salutare vultus mei et Deus meus. Vultus doesn't have a connection to its English meaning, which is countenance or facial expression. But maybe you can remember it because vultures have no feathers on their head and their facial expression can be clearly seen. And although salutare looks like a verb, it's actually a third declension noun meaning salvation or health. When you make a salutation, you'll often ask about someone's health, right? So this final part is a little challenging, but means the health of my countenance and my God. Okay, let's listen to the psalm again and see if you understand it better. Judica me, Deus, et discerne causam meam de gente non sancta. Abomine iniquo et doloso erue me. Quia tu es, Deus, fortitudo mea. Quare me repulisti, et quare tristis in cedo, dum affligit me inimicus. Emite lucem tuam et veritatem tuam. Ipsa me deduxerunt, et adduxerunt in montem sanctum tuum, et in tabernacula tua, et introibo ad altare Dei, ad Deum qui laetificat juventutem meam. Confitebor tibi incitara, Deus, Deus meus. Quare tristis es, anima mea, et quare conturbas me? Spera in Deo, quoniam aduc confitebor illi. Salutare vultus mei et Deus meus. Text from the Bible can be good study material if you're a good guesser or already know what the passage is about, and because there is most likely a translation in your native language. Hopefully this one wasn't too hard and inspires you to tackle more texts like it. We'll continue with the Latin Mass in the next lesson. See you then. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and if you can, help support the channel on Patreon, where there are audio downloads and transcripts of each dialogue and story. Gratias!